Harvard Business Review research proved that responding to a lead within 5 minutes dramatically increased the probability of conversion. But you can glue to your inbox for 24/7. I have built a n8n workflow that handles response for me. The second a prospect hits submit, this AI-powered system classifies their intent, logs the data in Google Sheet, send a personalized email reply, and alert my team on Slack so that they can take immediate action to communicate with the lead. In this video, let me show you how to set this up. Here, this is a contact form in my web page. The prospect can fill up this form and the data can be captured by n8n, and n8n handles rest of the work. In n8n, this is my new workflow. In this n8n, at first, we need to add a webhook trigger. Click on this plus icon to add first step and search for webhook. And here, this is the webhook trigger that we need. So let's add this webhook. And here, insert this webhook URL. You will see these two URL. One is test URL, another is production URL. This production URL will be used when we publish this workflow and full system is live. As we have not published this workflow yet, so we need to use this test URL. Okay, and let's configure this webhook. Change this HTTP method to post. For path, let's modify this. I will name it lead capture because I have updated the path. The URL has updated as well. So from now on, we'll need to use this URL. Set authentication to none and respond immediately. Now, I will update this URL in my HTML page. Let's copy this URL and open my HTML page. This is my index.html form. I'm going to open this index.html in Sublime Text. It's just a text editor. You can use any text editor or IT you prefer. Let's scroll down. By the way, I'll upload this form so that you can use it in your project. To get the download link, please check the resource section. So here is the placeholder. Let's paste the URL and save. That's it. Back to our n8n. Let's click on this listen for test event. Back to my HTML form. I need to refresh this. And here, let's fill up the form and see if we can get this data in the webhook of n8n. Provide the service I'm interested in. In this drop-down, it's showing 5 services. I'm interested with this one, n8n AI automation workflow setup. And here, the user needs to provide a short description of what they need. Let's say the user needs something like this. I am looking to build a Facebook Messenger AI agent using n8n that can automatically respond to customer queries and book consultation appointments. The agent should collect the customer's details, schedule the consultation in Google Calendar, and send an email notification to the admin with appropriate information. Okay, let's click on this get in touch. So this form is submitted. Let's check our workflow. And here you can see the node executed successfully. And in the output, we have the data that we have submitted using our form. Great. Now, our next step is to feed this data into AI agent. Here, I'm going to add an AI agent. Actually, not AI agent. I'm going to use the tool provided by OpenAI, that is message model. Let's select that. Here, I am using this tool instead of AI agent. That is because this is much simpler and it automatically can output the response in JSON format. If we use AI agent, then you may need to use parser to convert the response to proper JSON format. Here, we need to connect with OpenAI account. I have already connected to OpenAI account. If you don't have yet, click on this create new credentials, and here you need to provide the API key. You can get the API key from this platform.openai.com, and from here go to this API keys and click on this create new secret key. Provide a name, something like n8n, and create secret key. So our AI key is created. Let's copy this. And in our n8n, let's click on this create new credentials and paste this API key and save. So we have successfully connected with OpenAI account. Now we need to do some other configurations. Set resources to text. Operation, set it to message model. And for model, I am going to choose GPT 4.1 mini. I find this model to be fast, intelligent enough, and cost-effective for my task. You can choose any model based on your requirement. Next, for the message, change role from user to system, and here we need to provide the prompt. Let's choose this expression and expand this so that you can view the message clearly. I have pasted the prompt here. It's quite long and detailed prompt. Let's read it together and fill the necessary placeholders. So here I'm telling you are Sam and work as a customer service representative at ABC Corp, which is an AI automation consulting company. Someone just submitted a query on our website. Your job is to write an email to the new lead. Here is the lead details. Name, let's collapse this header. Let's drag this name here. For email, drag this email from Webhook. Then service interested in, we need to drag this service interest from previous node. And as an additional comment, let's drag this query. So that's it. And here you can see how the output would look like. And let's read the next part. Make sure your email is friendly and closing the way real person would when signing off professionally. Start your email with genuine enthusiasm. Never leave in placeholder like your name or company. Everything must be filled in with real content. Only use the lead's first name if they entered their full name. You should also output 4 fields separately. First, email subject as subject, email body as body, then tag and recommended next step. For email subject, start with ABC Corp followed by a short excited face about their inquiry. Use following rules to decide tag. Here I have provided the rules. With that, the AI agent can classify the incoming leads into 3 categories. First one is hot lead. It will classify the lead as hot if the lead has real buying intent. Use when they pick custom AI agent development or their additional comments describe a specific concrete task, tool or workflow problem, or use urgent language like ASAP or right away. Then we have another category, warm lead. Interested but not fully decided. Use when they pick n8n AI automation workflow setup or training or one-to-one consultation and their additional comments are present but they are general or exploratory. Then another category is cold lead. Early stage browsing. Use when they picked not sure, need guidance or other and their additional comments reads as vogue curiosity rather than defined need. For recommended next step, give one short actionable line. For example, schedule a call to discuss project details or call within 24 hours. Okay, so this is instruction for my AI agent. Let's close this and scroll down a little bit more. Here, make sure this simplify output is checked, and also I will need to add another option. Click on this add option and choose output format. Set type to JSON object and verbosity is medium. That's it. Now let's execute this step. So it's communicating with ChatGPT. It has generated the response and in the output, you can see it has provided the output in proper JSON. And if you check this in schema, here you can see it has provided the email subject, then this email body. It also provided a tag of the lead and also added a recommended next step. So next, what I'll do, I'll store this data in Google Sheet and send a mail to the lead with this email subject and body and also send a notification to our Slack channel. Let's do this. Close this one. And here, the output of this model, I'm going to add Google Sheet. And from here, I'm going to choose append row in sheet. Now, to be able to work with Google Sheet, we need to set up the credential. Click on this sign in with Google. You can also set up it manually as I'm using official n8n cloud. So I can just only use this sign in with Google. Let's choose that. From here, choose my account, then click continue. So I have successfully signed in. Now from here, for the document, I need to choose the document. I have already created a Google Sheet. I named it leads. Let me show you. So here is the Google Sheet. Currently, it's a blank document. It only has these columns: time step, name, email, service interest, additional comments, tag, recommend next step. This will be filled up by n8n based on the submitted data. So back to the n8n, and here we need to choose the sheet. It's sheet 1, and here we need to map each column manually. First, provide the timestamp. For timestamp, I'm going to use JavaScript. We need to put double bracket and then dollar and now. This one. With this now, it's date time representing the current moment. Here you can see the result. We can actually get the current date and time. We need to put a dot and then to ISO. It's a written ISO 8601 complaint string representation of the date time. Okay, let's use that. And here you can see the result. Then we need to provide name. So for name, let's expand the webhook. And in body, the user has provided this name, drag it here. Then drag email address, and then drag service interest, additional comments, this one, query. Then for tag, we need to take the output from our AI agent. This one is tag, just drag it here. And for recommended next step, drag this recommended next step that we received from AI agent. Okay, that's all. And if you click on this execute step, see, it has successfully executed. And if we check our Google Sheet, this data is filled successfully. So whenever someone fill up the form, our AI agent will now classify that lead, and we can fill up this Google Sheet so that we never lose track of the client. So we are done with that. So our next, we'll send a confirmation email to the user. But before we send the email, I will add a wait note. Let's search for wait and add this. I am using this wait note because if we reply instantly, the user will know it's AI generated, which it is actually. But we want the experience is to feel more natural and engaged. It's a small touch, but it really matters in business. Here, we need to choose the wait amount, and you need to wait. I usually set it to minutes and wait amount to at least 1 minute. But for this demonstration purpose, I'm going to wait for 10 seconds. So let's change wait unit to seconds. So after the response is generated, it will wait 10 seconds before executing the next node. Let's close this. And here, the output of this wait node, add Gmail, and we need to use send mail node. We need to use send a message of Gmail. And here again, we need to sign in with Google to be able to send a mail. Choose my account and continue. Okay. Now we need to provide this necessary information for sending the mail. Here we need to provide the email address where we are going to send the email. We can get it from our webhook. So expand this, and in this side body, we have this email. Let's drag it here. For the subject, we need to provide this subject from our AI model. This is a subject. Just drag it. Then set email type to text, and here provide the message. Drag this body, that is the message. And additionally, I would like to add another option. Click on this add option and choose this append n8n attribution and turn it off. So now if we execute this step, so it has successfully sent the email. If we check my email, here is the email that I have just received. That's this email. And here, check the subject. It started with ABC Corp. And then it says, excited to help build your Facebook Messenger AI agent with n8n. And here let's read the mail, what it has written. Hi Iftikhar, thank you so much for reaching out ABC Corp. I am really excited to learn about your project to build Facebook Messenger AI agent using n8n. It sounds like fantastic way to automate customer interaction and streamline appointment bookings. We can definitely help you create workflow that automatically respond to customer queries, collect their details, schedule consultation directly into Google Calendar, and sends email notification to your admin with all necessary appointment information. Our team has plenty experience with n8n integration and AI-powered automation, so you are in the right hands. I would love to schedule a call to discuss your specific requirements and how we can tailor the solution perfectly to your needs. Please let me know your availability and we'll take it from there. Looking forward to helping bring your AI agent to life. Best regards, Sam, Customer Service Representative, ABC Corp. That's a great email. So we have stored the data in Google Sheet. We have sent a mail. And finally, I'll add a Slack note to notify our team. So here, add Slack. And from this Slack, I'm interested with send message note. And here again, we need to connect to Slack account. We need to provide the necessary credentials. For Slack, you need to provide this access token. Here in this video, I'm not going to go in details how to connect Slack with n8n. I have already a dedicated video on this topic. Let me show you. Here, this is my channel. And you can see I have this video where I have shown how to connect your Slack account with n8n. So if you need to know how to do this, you can check that video. I've already connected Slack account let me show you my Slack. This is my Slack account, and it will communicate with this lead nurturing channel. Okay, so here we need to choose send message to channel, and for the channel, it's showing the list of channel that is available in my workspace. It's lead nurturing channel that I have shown you just earlier. Then for the message type, it will be simple message, and here we need to provide a message text. Let's again move it to expression and expand this so that you can read it. And here I have pasted the message that I'm going to send. You can see it has some information that we need to fill up, like name, email, and the next step. So let's do it one by one. At the heading, new, then I will drag this tag here. So it will look like something, this one, new hot lead alert. Then provide the name. We can get the name from Webhook node. Let's scroll down. This is the submitted name. Then email, drag service interest. And for next step, we want to get it from AI. This one, recommended next step, drag it there. And it also contains the link of Google Doc where the data is stored. Okay, let's execute this step. Click on execute step. So the notification is sent successfully. If we check my Slack channel, here you can see the notification, new hot lead alert, then the name, email, and other information. And if I click on this link, it directly opens the Google Sheet where this data is saved. Okay, cool. Everything is working fine. And now let's try to run this workflow as a whole. To do this, as I have not published this workflow yet, so I need to click on this execute workflow. Now this is waiting for me to submit the form. So let's back to our HTML, refresh this, and let's provide my information. Give it my name, then email, then for the service, let's say it's custom AI agent development, and for additional query, let's say I want to create a WhatsApp AI agent. And if you submit the form, let's see what's happening. Let's check. So it has added the data. It classified it as hot lead. Also provided recommended next step to schedule a call to discuss the project details. And if I check the Slack, here I have this new notification about the lead. Also, if I check my mail, I have received this new mail, and here you can see the mail. Excited to help create your WhatsApp AI agent. It has provided this email, and with that, I believe you have done with this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.